Hello, my name is Daniel Villa, and in this video I'm going to show you how to properly sharpen your pencils for drawing. If we have not met before, in this channel, I give tips on how you can DIY art school from home. I do art materials reviews, and I also do educational tutorials. My mission is to share with you the knowledge I have learned, and hopefully I can teach you something new. I upload videos every week, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so you never miss a new upload. But for now, let's get on to the new video. One of the very first things that I learned in my classical drawing atelier was how to sharpen a pencil and getting those pencils to this point. I believe that in the previous video I mentioned that we were going to be using an X-Acto knife to get to that. And I'll tell you why you want to get to that. Most of us learn to write with something like this. And when they teach us how to write, they tell us that we have to hold our pencil, depending if you're a lefty or a righty. I'm a righty, to hold the pencil like this, very close to the end. And they usually tell you make sure you have a firm grip on the pencil so that it doesn't slip. So when we do that, we tend to do lines pressing down already with a lot of pressure and doing them very, very, very dark and also very, very thick. Lines like these are great for when you're writing. However, if you want to do those lines for drawing, they're going to come in less handy, since when it comes for the time to erase, you're really going to be erasing, and that big, thick line is not going to go away. This will not work when we draw. That's why you need to take a pencil, a very sharp pencil, and make a line. So now look at the difference between those two lines. One is extremely thick and heavy, while the other one is very light and uncompromising. And the best thing about this line is that we can erase it way faster. Another of the habits we have to break when learning how to draw is that when we hold a drawing pencil, you're not always going to hold it like this. If you ever want to transition from drawing to, for example, painting, then you're going to come to deal with a brush. And guess what? Are you going to be holding your brush like this? No. That's why brushes are as long as they are. They are meant to be grabbed from about this length, or maybe right there, but definitely not at this point. This doesn't really give you think you have a lot of control, but in reality, you lose a lot of it, especially when it comes to painting. So for drawing, you're gonna want to start holding your pencil at this point, or if you can and start getting the habit of, try to hold it like this, as if it were a baton or a magic wand, because when you hold it at this length, your lines will just glide so much faster. They are uncompromising, and they're not dark. When you're ready to sharpen your pencil, you're going to want to grab it from right about here. So just kind of grab it a little bit more from the middle, and we do want to expose at least an inch or so of the lead material. So when you cut, always start from this point and cut outside. Never cut this way or in your direction, since you run the risk of cutting yourself. Make sure you don't do that. If any children are watching this, please have an adult or a responsible grown-up do this for you. If you have a good quality pencil, then this should be a breeze to do. There are certain pencils that are really hard, or that they add glues to them, so they're really hard to cut. As you can see, these blue Mars Lumograph pencils are just a breeze to work with. I never really have to worry or struggle when I sharpen my pencils like this. So you always want to cut like little ribbons of the wood out of them. Now that's just about enough for me right there. So when you have it at this position, if you look at it, it's kind of flat still. So you want to bring this point to a really sharp needle point. And the best way to do that is with your sandpaper. For that, make sure you place your sandpaper flat at the bottom, put your pencil next to it, and you're simply going to start sanding. Make sure you rotate as you are sanding it. That way it doesn't just eat away a certain area of the pencil and you have a really uneven point. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it. In the following video, we will start with basic lines and circle drawings. Also remember that if you're new to drawing and you'd like to learn more, make sure you check out the other videos in this playlist. There will be weekly uploads for the drawing tutorials. You can find me outside of YouTube on Instagram under Daniel Villa Art, and you can also find me on danielvillaart.com. Until next time, make sure you keep on practicing.